Legislation that would make it harder to get an initiative on the ballot to change the state constitution.
CBS 12's Al Peffley reports there are strong feelings on both sides of this debate, and he joins us live in the newsroom with the pros and cons. Al?
Liz, when we go to the polls, we regularly vote on ballot initiatives like whether to legalize marijuana or easing abortion restrictions. But now some state lawmakers want to make it harder to get these kinds of measures on the ballot.
Floridians want a citizen-led amendment process that enables we, the people, to put things on the ballot. And this bill would shut that down, and that is why we are strongly opposed to it.
A fight is brewing in Tallahassee over how voter initiatives get on the ballot. Measures like legalizing pot, raising the minimum wage, or expanding abortion rights. Now a bill is making its way through the Florida House, which would require backers to post a $1 million bond before they can collect signatures to qualify for the ballot. It would also tighten deadlines and require anyone who signs a petition to either include their Florida driver's license number or the last 4 digits of their Social Security number.
It has just been getting harder and harder and harder for citizens to put things on the ballot. And that's because there are people in power who don't like what the citizens want on the ballot.
I have a real problem with this bill. To me, they're trying to cut off all access for citizens to be able to get an initiative on the ballot.
Supporters say the goal is to simply prevent fraud in the signature gathering process to ensure these issues genuinely have strong support among registered voters. For instance, felons and non-citizens would not be allowed to collect signatures.
The citizen initiative process is a process to allow Floridians to go out into their community and convince our fellow Floridians to support changing our Constitution. We must ensure we have integrity in that process.
The bill's author, Jenna Person-Mullica from Fort Myers, says the rules simply need to be more strict.
Our citizen initiative process is broken. It has been taken over by out-of-state fraudsters looking to make a quick buck.
Groups like the ACLU and NAACP disagree.
It's very anti-democratic, anti-American, and just the anti-constitution of the state of Florida.
These bills are making their way through the committees pretty quickly. It's unclear if they have the votes in the House or Senate to pass this legislation. While the governor's office did not respond to our request for a comment today, he has said in the past he supports reforming the state's initiative process. Live in the newsroom, Al Peffley, CBS 12 News.